What we are doing is to make client-side manipulation of folder listing. Each file has its metadata. It's saved as JSON, such as file size, create date, file type, etc. If we let user fetch file meters from client side, then they get ability to render file data freely in browser. Thus, user can give file listing any style they want. We can hope some of them might show us decent skills of rendering the file informations in web page. So they can set it folder by folder to get the most freedom of representing their file information. To do it, we set up a root address. By the address, user can send ajax post requests to get file metadates. We temporarily set it as client post for file meta list. It will get the current working directory (cwd) from the ajax body. In return, a JSON contains a list of file metas with the reverse time order as meta list. Now we need to know who is asking for the list, so we can give information according to the user's role. It can be different from owner of the folder, member of the folder, or viewers of the folder. jQuery Ajax will send the cookies when it fires up Ajax requests. Most browsers do this way. We are not going to dig deeper for this topic how the Ajax should send cookies, which include user session ID. What we are doing is to set up a demo that skilled user can control how their folder present information to nearly every detail of the representation of their folders. The code client.js is for express. Root post for file meta list. It will under URL category of client. First, we set up a middleware to check user ID. Then it get file list. It get current working directory, and currently we're testing, so we get username anyway. User can send it from client side. It's not for production code. Then when we get file list, we set up a JSON and put the file meta list in meta list, and we give a few more information of current working directory and username. The rest made for testing. Check ID is very simple. It checks if the request is authenticated, or request.is authenticated is a function and return true. Then we temporarily set up an attribute in the response locals to let the rest of the code know user is not authenticated. So check ID is not finished. Basically, it fetch a meta, make up a JSON, and send up the JSON response to user. Function check ID is trying to check user's state of authentication. The function hasn't been finished. The user's file, user can write an HTML file, and inside the HTML file, use a script to fetch the folder list, file list, information about the folder on the file. Here is the example we are just using, a.html. In the file, when we click the button, it will fetch the file meter. We have a button test the script, and when we click the button, a script will fetch it and render it. Then we upload the a.html to our folder, and we are trying to view our file from the folder and test our script is working. I'm using a command line upload tools. It's under rewriting. It will be better to use kpair to easy authentication, which is not finished, but I'm using it to speed up a little during a lot uploadings. In the HTML file, we use jQuery ajax, fetch from the server. After it fetched the date, it will use jQuery to get the div, get the div, then set the HTML content of the div. The content would be file meters rendered by template. The template is this way. It's for each file. We have file name, we have a link to download it, link to delete the file, and show the value of the file. Then we can check if the code is working. We get the file and say we get all the file list. So we can fetch folder information from client side and from user written HTML files. This gives user freedom to design their folder representation and get all the information of file inside their HTML file or folder representation designs. This is supposed to be used by those who can have their own idea of how to render their folder and the folder's contents. Okay, hope it helped. It's all. Thank you.